Tonight, we bring you a new perspective that you can only experience when you step into another person's shoes.
NBC 26's Caroline Hogan introduces us to Sandra Bagan and how she and her family have overcome a horrible tragedy and a space here in Northeast Wisconsin that helped her make it through.
If you would ask anybody about Patrick, they would say, I just remember his beautiful smile, his booming laugh, and he could make anyone feel like they were the only person in the room. Loved sports, loved my children, loved his friends. He was a golfer. Anyone that would meet him would just say how great he made them feel.
In 2012, Sandra Bagan lost her husband to suicide.
He was a person too who was loved, and he had a disease.
9 years later, she and her sons still take it day by day.
I can honestly tell you that this is kind of the first year that we all can look at each other and be like, wow, like we're kind of happy. There were a couple years where it was just the three of us just kind of surviving and kind of let the noise around us just go on and just took care of ourselves.
Today, she works to help others who've lost loved ones through her Instagram, The Widow Project, podcasts, articles, and just genuine support and advice.
I always tell myself, and have told my kids, is even though if you're having a really hard day, tomorrow the sun comes up and it's a new day.
We have seen an increase of suicidality in the last year.
Dr. Tracy Sieber is a psychologist for the Samaritan Counseling Center in Appleton.
We're up about 19% in the increase of need for services right now.
In March 2021, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI, found 1 in 5 adults experience mental illness each year and reports suicide is the second leading cause of death among people aged 10 to 34. At Samaritan, Dr. Sieber says the first thing they do is validate people's emotions.
I've walked alongside people who have lost someone to suicide, and to watch how it's impacted them. The one thing is I can tell you that they can get relief from that as they come through their journey. I don't know that you ever get over it or you ever get through it, but you learn how to live your life again in a way that's more worth living.
Samaritan helps victims do just that. It offers services from counselors, programs, and more to anyone that experiences mental anguish, even if you don't have the money to cover it. And Sandra agrees the most important thing to do is talk to a licensed professional, just like she did at Samaritan.
Patrick, his life is not defined by his death. And his life is defined by all of the amazing things and the beautiful person that he was. And I can't, and my kids, like I just said, it's not an option to not take care of ourselves and not heal and work on ourselves every day, because he deserves that and we deserve that. And, you know, the people in our life that love us deserve that.
In Appleton, Caroline Hogan, NBC 26.